Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Denise, this is Dear Designs. Today is a podcast, me just showing everything that I've been up to over the last month, and I've just looked at the last one and oh my god, I think I've got quite a bit done. Places you can find me, I'm on Ravelry, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. All my links are down below in the description box if you want to go and check them out. I have an Etsy store where I sell hand-dyed yarn, stitch markers, badges, so on and so forth. That will be closed for a little while this month, just while I'm away. So if you didn't know, on Friday the 7th of October, me and Ian are going to visit my mum for 2 weeks. My mum and dad currently live in Spain, and yeah, we're going to go and see them. So my shop will be closed for a little while, but yeah, that's that. I have quite a few whips today. No, I have quite a few FOs today. I only have 2 active whips that I'm actually working on. The other 2 are in hibernation. I've got some yarn that I want to show, and yeah, I've got a brand new project on the go. I've also got socks that are in my handbag, and like a donut, I didn't get them out of my handbag. I don't know where that is. So yeah, let's get on and start with FOs, shall we? So the first FO is quite a big one. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen that I have agreed, or I did agree, or I wanted to, whatever, to test knit a crochet pattern. It's called the Sexygon, and you would have seen a reel that I put on Instagram. I will put a picture up because me holding this up ain't going to do it any justice. And it is this here. It is a hexagon cardigan that the pattern will be released on the 25th of October. So as soon as the pattern is released, I will put an Instagram post up, because I've had quite a few people asking me what the pattern is. So I'm hoping that it's going to do really well for Chelsea, Knitting Tipsy, which I think it is, and I think it's beautiful. It's absolutely really lovely. So I've done this in double knit yarn on a 5.5mm crochet hook, and it has given the loveliest drape. The yarn that I used, the white, was I've got it here, Yarn Tootsie. This was a pan stretcher yarn, and it is 69p for 50 grams, which you can't really go wrong, and it is absolutely lovely. I acquired this yarn when Casey gave me lots of yarn, so I didn't pay anything for it. And the grey is Evening Shadow in the So Crafty colourway, no, in the So Crafty yarn by Aldi. And again, this is double knit, 100% acrylic. I am thinking of taking this away with me. I want to get some really nice pictures, like around the pool, with like some white shorts on, or I just got a vision in my head. Yeah. So depending on how much room we've got in our case, we're only taking 1 case away with us to my parents, because obviously we won't have to take toiletries and towels and the stuff that you have to take that normally weighs quite a lot. So we won't have to do that. But yeah, I am so happy with it. I did make the modified version, so when you get the pattern, if you want to get the pattern, you will see that there's 2 versions. I just love it. It's so cozy, and I am thinking of making another one. So when we go to my parents, there's a shop on the urbanisation that my mum lives on that sell acrylic yarn. So I'm thinking of taking a hook with me and just making another one while I'm there, because it just gives me something to do, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It didn't have to be striped, we could use any colour we wanted, but I just put these 2 colours together. In the pattern as well, you can put fringe or tassels on the bottom. Is there tassels on this one? Yes, so this is the pattern. There's tassels along the bottom. Oh, yeah. And she was umming and ahhing, and we was all like, no, do the tassels on yours, it's really nice. And in the pattern it says you don't have to do the tassels. On mine, I think I would wear it sort of an evening, as well as just around the pool or on the beach, or like a summery type thing. So I didn't want to put tassels on mine, and she said that's fine, you don't have to. I'm really pleased with it. This is my first finished object. You didn't even see this last month. So yeah, I am super duper happy with it, and I love it. Really, the FO that I should have started with is the massive shawl that I knit, the Stephen West shawl. So Jane, if you're listening, listen away. It's the Shawl Smorgasbord. I'm only saying it once. And I finished it. So last time I was on the border, and this is it finished. Oh my goodness, it just goes on forever, and it is so huge. You can't really get a proper picture or anything of it. I think I've got a picture of me standing with it over me on Instagram, but it's just huge. There is no way that I could wear it handkerchief style like this, because it's just too big. I have been wearing it actually of an evening just round me like this, because it's long enough that I can have my arms just tucking out at the bottom, and when I get cold, it's the bottom of my arms that get cold more than the top. So I normally have to wear a cardigan or something with sleeves to keep me warm, but this has been perfect because I've just been able to wrap it over and then carry on knitting or crocheting or doing whatever I was doing. So yeah, this is my finished shawl. I can wear it as like a wrap, maybe with a shawl pin or something, because it is so big. I will be able to just pin it, or it might even stay there itself because it's so humongous. And I think this might be nice over a cardigan as well, if it's not too cold but you just want something a little bit more cozy, I would suppose. I might leave it on actually, it's quite nice, and it's October, so shawls, yes. It probably don't really go with my dress, but hey ho, never mind. So this is my second finished object. The next finished object I was knitting on, and I was going to surprise Ian with it, but I didn't. I gave it to him early and he put it on. He was like, oh, it's a bit big. I was like, don't say that. So this is just the cabled hat. What I'll do is I'll leave all the patterns below. Yeah, I'll leave all the links to the patterns that I've used below in the description box. So this is just a simple cabled pattern. It's really nice. It fits quite well. Ian said it felt a bit loose, but I don't think it feels too loose, and you don't want it too tight, do you, really? And the looser the better, because it will give you more like, what's the word, like insulation, where it can have some air, like the air can get trapped inside. So yeah, this was a party cast on, which is now finished. I'm really pleased about. The next finished object, I'm just going to pile them here. The next finished object is a pair of socks. So if you don't know, I run the Make Along Year of the Sock 2022, and each month has got a different prompt. So here is my June socks. Yes, I know, June socks. I got my sock mojo left. I don't know where it went, but it literally up and ran. And I think because I was knitting on a lot of other different projects. So I was knitting on this, I was knitting on my rocket tee, What else have I finished recently? Some other bits and pieces, and I just wasn't feeling socks. Oh, my Miss May shawl as well. So yeah, I just was like, no. And so anyway, these are my Opposites Attract socks. I have decided to do alternated heels, toes and cuffs, and I really love this colourway. I'm not really a green person. I don't really wear green a lot, but to be honest, I really like this combination with the pink and the blue. I think it's really sweet. So yeah, I have got these finished. I have started another pair, and they are my July socks, and they are in a Woolly Mummy yarn. So this was West Yorkshire Spinners, and the toes and cuffs, I don't know what they were. This pink is one that I dyed myself when I dyed some yarn, and there was just too much dye in the pan and the yarn weren't soaking it up, so I put these in the pan. The blue, I honestly don't know where the blue's from. Yeah, I don't know, but it's just out of my minis box. So that is my socks. I have, let me go and get the socks that I'm working on now. Okay, so the socks that I'm working on now are in this beautiful colourway. Sorry about the shadow, it's the camera. And I've not got much done. These are my handbag socks, so they just sit in my handbag. This is the colourway. Oh my god, it's so lovely. And I have decided that I'm going to put a ruffle on these ones, just because I think this colour and over a pair of trainers or Converse or something like that, a little ruffle would be really cute. So I have done, I don't want to bash the needles on the table, I have done one round of pearl, and then what I'm going to do is, on the advice from Sue, is take a crochet hook and pick up the stitches and crochet a ruffle, because that will be easier. And I'm going to try it, so that's what I'm going to do. These socks will be coming away with me. I am only taking socks with me and sock yarn with me, because that is all I'm going to want. That's all I want to take. I don't want to take nothing else that's too big. So this is my sock project that is going away with me. I'm just going to put it down there so it can go back in my handbag. Ah, this is the green yarn. Still got lots of it, and it would easily make another pair of socks, so that can go back in my stash. Okay, the hat. Let me just backtrack a little bit, because I feel like I've not really explained myself very well. The hat, this one that was for Ian, whoops, this one that was for Ian, I made in this yarn, which is First Choice by, it doesn't say actually, so it's just First Choice. I think it's Home Bargain, not Home Bargains, Pan Stretcher again, 99p a ball, and it's in this reddy colour, shade 17. Okay, that's that. The next thing that I started was a bag. Now, I wanted a crocheted bag to take away with me, and I wanted it to be cream, and I bought some cotton yarn from Panland, so this cotton, and I was like, I really want to make a bag. I think it's just something that I wanted. I don't know where the inspiration come from. I don't know where the idea come from, but I just wanted a crochet bag. I looked and looked and looked online for so long, looking at bags, and oh yeah, I like that one, I like that one. There was one that I really, really, really liked, and I just couldn't get the pattern. The pattern wasn't available, but there was a chart, and I just could not read the chart. I'm quite good with crochet charts normally, but this one was so confusing, because it was pieces that you added pieces onto, and I just couldn't. So I have made this one instead. So originally the plan was to have the bag and it be, let me just see if I can get it right so you can see it. Originally it was to be like this, but flat at the bottom, so I was going just to seam the bottom flat, so it was a flat bag. And then I was like, I'm not really going to get much in there. I don't think that's really a good idea. So then I decided to do a circle bottom, and I really am glad that I've done the circle bottom. I haven't used the bag, but I think it will work best. I did get some cardboard that I think I've thrown away now, to be honest, because I was going to put cardboard in the bottom for it to be sturdy, but then I put it on me and it stuck out from my body quite a lot, and I was like, no, that's not what I want. And yeah, so it was this way. And I was on Zoom one day and it looked a bit rude. Yeah, I'm just going to say that. And then I was like, hold on a minute. I could twist it a bit and have it like this instead. Now, this handle was a handle that came with my iPad case. So I bought a new iPad case. It's a kiddie's one, and it came with this handle. It was on the table for ages, and Ian said, do you want this handle? Shall I chuck it away? And I looked at it, I went, oh my God, that is perfect, because I'm in an RN about a handle for this bag. And I was like, that's perfect. Which, the colour is perfect for it. It's a creamy colour, goes really well. I didn't really know how to attach the bag, so I did put a ring on it, and then I was going to cut this off. I'm still undecided what I'm going to do, so the plan is to leave it like this. I have tried it on. To leave it like this for now. Maybe get, like, I don't know, some nice tassels or something for the side. But yeah, this is my finished crochet bag. I'm so happy with it, and I'm going to be using this while I'm away, and I think my mum might steal it. That's what I'm thinking. But I can always make another one. Wasn't hard. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And once stuff's in it, like once I've put my phone, my camera, obviously I'm recording on my camera, it will dip down in the middle, like where the circle is, but I think it'll be okay because there'll be quite a bit in there to bulk it out. But I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm really pleased with this, and I'm glad that I've managed to keep the handle, because I was going to chuck it away like a few days beforehand, because I was like, I don't need that strap on my iPad, because I don't have it round me or anything. So yeah, I'm getting hot with this shawl on now. Let's take it off. Oops. I did dye my hair this morning, so if you can see any like dye around my forehead, that is why. So that is all my finished objects. Oh, this is the cardboard. I didn't chuck it away yet, but it's just an Amazon package, so it's not really stiff, but I didn't want it anyway. Okay, shall we talk about whips? Yes. The first whip I'm going to show you is my Quiet Time shawl, and this is very nearly finished, to be honest. The last time you see this, I was still on the garter stitch. I have finished the garter stitch. It's quite a shallow shawl. It's not very deep, which is really nice. I might take this away with me if I haven't finished, but I'm going to try and finish it before I go away. And even if it's not blocked, then I'll block it while I'm there. Like, just rinse it and put it on the line. I don't know whether this is where I was the last time you see it. I'm not 100% sure. But I have started the border. So here is the border. It's really nice. And I was a bit confused at first because I looked at the pattern. I was like, I'd done these eyelets here. And I was like, there's more holes in it than that. Like, there's more eyelets and there's more pattern. I don't really know where this is going. Then I started the border. I was like, oh, yes, Denise. Maybe if you look forward at the pattern you will realise. I'm doing the border. The border is really, really simple to memorise, and it's easy to see where you are when you're knitting. I have only got this much done, and I need to do the rest of this. But to be honest, it does work up really quickly. I was on Zoom and I managed to knit like this much, so from here to here, about 40 minutes. So I think if I sat for an evening, I'd probably get a good chunk of it done, like in a couple of evenings maybe. I don't know if it's going to be finished because, like I say, I've got lots to do this week. I've got so much to do. But yeah, we'll see. This is by Penny Baker Knits. I will show you the pattern. The yarn I'm using is one that I've dyed myself. So this is the pattern. The Quiet Time Shawl. Yeah, the yarn. So all I have left, I think, must be, all I have left of the hand dyed yarn is this. That is all I have left. So it uses like every single little bit. And then the contrast is Drops Fable print. I don't know the colour name, but it's 330. I have this much left of the first ball, and then I have another ball to go into. So yeah, I'm gonna, these are the two things I'm working on this week to hopefully get as much done as possible. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine. To get done before I go away. So that's that. Put that up there for a second. The last thing that I've got to show you is my rocket tee. Now, I did watch my video back from last month and I literally had like this much. But now we have this much. Yay! I absolutely love the colourway. I really wasn't sure at first, but I'm like, yes, I like it. I really like it. So I'm hoping to get this finished. I don't know whether I'm going to have room to take it away with me. So really what we need to do is start packing sort of today, tomorrow, hopefully packed by Wednesday, so I can see what I can take. I have sorted my clothes out and there is a pile. We're only taking one suitcase. Ian takes his pillows, but they are vacuum packed, so it's just a case of what we can physically get in our suitcase. Plus we take a carry-on bag, which I will put stuff in if need be, and I'll put the heavy stuff in if I need to. So yeah, this is my rocket tee. Denise, stop rambling. This is by Tennis Fibre Arts, and this is the fingering weight. It has the lovely eyelet pattern down the raglan, and I am 2 rows away from doing an eye cord bind off. So on this one up here, which you can probably just see hanging up, I've got that hanging up because I want it the same length. So I hung it up so I could just quickly glance at it yesterday while I was counting my rows and everything, because I'm doing 8 rounds per colour, which is the same as the other one, so I just need to knit it the same amount of colour repeats basically. So this will hopefully be finished by the end of the week, but I don't know. I need to do the eye cord bind off on the neck, and I normally, well, on the other one I did 8 extra rows, then the eye cord bind off on the sleeves. So yeah, it's just a matter of, will I get it finished or not? I don't know. I've been knitting on this more than anything in the evenings, and I've been getting sort of 2-3 colour repeats, not colour repeats, but 2 or 3, so 16 rounds ish done a night, sometimes more, sometimes less if I'm tired, but this is my main priority, to get it finished. I'm saying so much, I'm so sorry. Again, oh, blimey. The yarns that I'm using for this are yarns that I've dyed up myself. I haven't got a name for them or anything, but yeah, I just really liked the way that they matched together. So this yarn here, this yellow at the bottom, is the same colour that I used in my shawlography last year. It's I had a couple of balls of this, skeins of this. So yeah, I am really looking forward to getting that finished, and hopefully there will be room. If not, when we go to Malta, we're taking a suitcase each, so it shouldn't be as restrictive. And I've sort of learnt the last sort of couple of years now, well, the last few times I've been to my mum's, I've learnt that I don't need to take as many clothes as I actually do, because stuff don't get worn, and you can wear sort of a pair of shorts twice before they need washing, or if you're just going out for the evening, you can wear that outfit again and stuff like that, where before I would just take everything, because I would be like, I don't know what I want to wear, but if I just take essentials that I know are comfortable, then I ain't got to worry about it. So we're taking 2 suitcases to Malta, and I'm hoping to take some knits as well. I'm definitely taking my Plumeria to Spain. 100% I'm taking that to Spain. So anyway, the next thing that I want to talk about is in here. So when we go away, like I said, I want to take socks with me, depending on space. There are some yarns that I want to take. So for July is the bright socks. For August it was blue skies, and this is the yarn that I'm going to use for that, blue skies, which is really pretty. Then I've got this yarn, which is going to be for September, autumn, which I think is quite the right colour for autumn, to be honest, because I'm looking out my window and this is pretty much the colours that I'm seeing. So that's that one. I haven't skeined that one up yet. And then Casey got a mystery bag from the Southern Wool Show, and I've already caked up or balled up the mini, and this is the yarn that came with it, or this was what was in her mystery bag, and I said I would make her socks. So yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe take this, maybe not, I'm not sure yet. So we're going for 2 weeks. I can normally get a pair of socks knit in 3 days if I sit and have a good chunk in the evening to knit. I can normally get like the leg done in an evening and the foot done in an evening, and then like the heel will take me an hour or so and stuff. So you might think this is quite a lot of yarn, but I can knit quite quickly. So yeah. And then for my birthday, Ian got me some more yarn. So I went to a yarn shop in, oh, I can't remember where it is now. I don't think she gave me a card or anything. So it's a yarn shop. Oh, that goes with that, I think. All that. It's in Sawbridgeworth. It might be Sawbridgeworth. And it's just like a little local yarn shop that sells fabric and stuff like that as well. And Ian said, go in and buy what you want. And so I went in the shop and I was looking around, and I really didn't see anything that caught my eye. And it was mostly robin yarn. There was some hand dyed there, but not a lot. So in the end, I decided to pick up 2 West Yorkshire Spinners balls, and these are the ones that I got. So one is Hollyberry, this one, and this one is Peacock, and I thought they were really pretty. I really want some more Christmas socks in my sock stash, so this is perfect. And I got the gingerbread when I went to Southern Wool Show, and this one I just thought was really nice anyway, like the blue. So yeah, I got those 2, and the bag came free. She said, oh, you get a free bag and a free entry into a competition. So I entered that and gave my number and stuff. So that is everything I think that I've got to talk about knitting wise. Let me just have a look. Now I do have 2 other whips. One is my Leander, the other one is my Daybreak tee. Oh, and my Cozy Memory blanket. They will only come out on the podcast if I've worked on them, and I haven't worked on them. I probably will work on the Leander when I get back, and probably the Daybreak tee. But I've just been trying to clear my needles from the cast on parties and stuff. I just feel like I had too much on the go, and I really weren't enjoying it. So yeah, that's it. I will work on them eventually, but I'm just finding other things to work on first. October plans, like I said, we're going to my mum's. I don't know how much I'm going to have to show for next month. I am still going to be weekly vlogging, and there might be a day or 2 that I dedicate to daily vlogging and put a daily vlog up instead, depending on how much footage I get and stuff. So we'll just have to wait and see. I really did enjoy daily vlogging before, but it's difficult because I don't have, like, I'm not taking my laptop, so it's hard to upload, like edit and upload. I can do it on my phone, but it's not as good. I don't think we're taking the laptop anyway. I really don't. So there might not be no videos for, I don't know, yeah, there might not be no videos for a couple of weeks, and then I'll put them up when I get back. I'm really not sure what's going to happen. While I'm out there, I don't have no data roaming, because obviously we're not in the EU no more, and I don't have, my phone company wants to charge like £5 a day or whatever it is, and I'm like, I'm not paying that. Obviously there's Wi-Fi at my mum and dad, so I'll use the Wi-Fi while I'm there, but being out and about, I won't have roaming or like the internet. Ian is going to get a pass, so he's into his phone company, you can get a pass, and he's going to get that pass, I think, for when we're out and about and whatever, just in case the Wi-Fi goes down, or I don't know, he might get that. He said he's gonna think about it. I think it was only a tenner, so it's not too bad really. We are travelling on Friday. We've got to get to the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, on Thursday we will be in bed early. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to getting up early, but we always seem to get the early flight, always. But to be honest, when we go to Malta in November, if you didn't know, we're going to Malta in November. We've got like an afternoon flight, so that's a bit different for us because we normally get a really early flight. Anyway, I'm really rambling now. I'm gonna go. If you've got any questions, then please leave them down below, and I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. This week is going to be really hectic for me, so today I need to get in the loft and swap stuff over and whatnot, and then tomorrow Casey's car, if you'd been watching the weeklies you'll know, but Casey's car failed its MOT, and we're trying to get it into a garage to get it fixed. Casey don't know nothing about cars. I'm really sorry if you can hear the washing machine. Casey don't know nothing about cars, so I've rang the garages and I've said like what she needs done and can you have a quote and this, that and the other. Ian found the part on Friday, because it was Friday her car failed MOT. He found the part that she needs on Friday, and it's being delivered tomorrow, so it's just a case of when the part comes, when we can get it in the garage. It needs a re-MOT. She's going to Scotland the weekend, so it all needs to be done by Thursday. So that's that. Then obviously I'm packing and whatever. Yeah, it's just all a bit hectic this week, and hopefully it will go quick, so then it's not dragging, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone that subscribes, everyone that hits that like button and interacts with me. I'm just so very grateful. I didn't announce the Year of the Sock winner, did I? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little separate video, just because I think it will be easier, and get that up, and not everyone will have to sit and wait. So yeah, that is that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.